Hey guys, so this is a cozy today. I hope you are feeling really good today. I'm definitely getting there. The reason why I wanted to record this video, I have some insights which is really important to share with you. So, either you are planning to become a content creator, either you're planning to do like a Amazon business or whatever, like anything to do with the financial situation and anything to do with obviously with the self-employment, with the business inquiry. And so these are several advices which you wouldn't believe, but I can provide you. So if you're starting that from scratch, there is a few things you need to know. So first of all, wherever field you are entering, so if you are earning like a national minimum wage or whatever, just a little money, I mean, so you know how to work it out. I'm sure you will be able to pay sufficient taxes and stuff. But once I would say you double your normal wages, which is at your normal work, you have to make a really important decision. You have to find a financial advisor or tax advisor which is specifically based on this field. You don't need to go for normal advisor which you can find just on the internet or anything. You need to get the proper one. Okay, so whatever field is it, it could be content creation field like a YouTube or whatever, or it could be something to do with Amazon. I know some people do like a reseller thing, or they make an account, they do like a resale and things. I know the guy who is actually selling some parts, like parts from big trucks in he does it in USA, and he's making really good money. So, and I also knew from him like the financial situation, what happens on his perspective. And we had a similar situation, which is really, really random but very interesting, that made me feel like it doesn't matter which field you are working. If you have online business, you definitely need to know this, right? So once you double these profits, find a tax advisor which is a professional on this particular field. Get references, maybe read a pilot trust, do everything you can do. You can use AI for it sometimes, you can use a Grok or GPT, and they can suggest you a really good firm on this particular field. Another thing I would suggest you, that's probably even before the taxes and everything, please make sure you have a great document and you have a duplicate of this document on your Google Drive, or you can have it like on I don't know, some drive, like an additional drive. Use some Mac documents, whatever you have access from outside. You make sure like you don't need to basically to get your laptop, find it in a file. You have to get this access 24/7 from your smartphone. Okay, this is mandatory. And in this file you need to add all your passwords from your accounts. And if you kind of don't trust it, you don't want it to lose it, you think somebody is going to take your password or something like that, you can very easily just change it. So that's a good, quite interesting. Like you can, for example, whatever password you have, always add some numbers, and you can make a formula. For example, if it's a 88, you're gonna just add 1 and it's gonna be 99, so something like that. So very easy, but you can add it in your head, like whatever is the password, you need to change some numbers if you don't want it to trust anything, which is completely normal. um yeah. You will thank me for it, for 100%. And going deeper regarding the tax situation, if you wanted to cheat the system, I would advise you not to. And if you think like, oh, nobody's going to find out, which is so stupid in these days, because everything is accessible from the taxman perspective. They can find anything you earn. From last year, there is a special system. Wherever people are getting money, the government automatically, wherever is a tax inspector, they will get the references and revenue from the customer. They know your address, they know where you live, they know your number, they know absolutely everything. And if you think, oh, but I have a Wise, or I have a like a Revolut, or whatever you're using, and you think this is not like actual thing, again, I have a bad news for you. They will find out everything you have. And even if you have a crypto, they will find out. There is no way you're going to cheat the system. Please make sure you do it properly since beginning. And if you've been doing it wrong all this time, you still have a chance to be honest. You still have a chance to to disclose your situation and try to to be maximum transparency, and just say like you've been wrong, you don't want to cheat the system and whatever, because you still have a chance to get back your reputation, which is the most important things. And also, if you don't believe me, so this is another thing which you might didn't know. Sometimes some bank as a Wise or any other, they can actually, that's gonna be surprise for you, they can ban your account, and you can still have a money on it and get it back. You have to submit appeal. Surprise, surprise. And in that appeal, you also have to include your self-assessment, your business, your ID, your tax ID, your codes, and all this legal information, which is very, very important for any business. And you have to treat it as a proper business, not just like your hustle or some asset, I even like you earn just a little money, and we always start from little, and one day it can become such a big headache. And as long as you maybe enjoy to do your content and you really like what you're doing, um just always remember there are some admin job which is nobody else apart of you going to deal with. Because unfortunately, even if you have a tax supporter, advisor, or whatever is dealing with your documents, you are going to be the main person who going to provide this document, fill it, and then they will obviously fill it out for you, from you. But how nice it's done, it's on your hands. And the more transparency you're gonna provide the official person, is the better for you. Maybe it's not your favorite conversation today, but I wanted to be clear, and maybe this is something which you need to hear right now, and I will definitely appreciate your feedback, guys, and hopefully you won't get any problem. And so I'm not the person who is the best about taxes, but I can definitely speak from content creator perspective. I do have experience, and um, I hope you have a great day, and just remember, pay your taxes, okay? And stay cool. Love you guys and have a fantastic day. Mwah. Mwah.